Striding in once again, Christopher Goodrich. A couple of walks for him thus far. And he can't get out of the way there. So the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. Line drive to left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, he hit that ball hard. He's been seeing the ball great. That right there now makes him 3 for 4 on the evening. Really swinging the bat.
Standing in now, Reggie Santana. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out. Ready for another chance. Hank Lynn, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Set to deliver the 0-1. Chop fouled at the plate here, and it's 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Digging in to try it again, Garrett Gagnon looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
That's a nice job of staying alive with 2.
And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one. And this ball game is over. It was mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made some.
A team of many first-time pros gets their first taste of a sweep.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Arkansas, number 17.
Digging in to try it again, Brad Sawyer. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Here's the 0-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hull sprinting after it, 1 away. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Chris Jimenez. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the 2nd out. Into the windup and the pitch. Stephen Beltran is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Hit down the third baseline. And that finds its way through for a base hit. The throw into second. And he's safe.
Well, the pitcher gives up the double. He can't do anything about that now. He just needs to put it behind him and focus on the man at the plate. If he takes care of him, the game is over. On the other hand, if he gives up a bomb, this thing is tied. It's getting a little dicey.
Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Not sure.
Oh, and he got a pitch to handle as this ball is hit high in the air and deep. And folks, this ball game is tied.
As a hitter, that feels so good. The previous pitch ran in on him, trying to get him off the plate. But the next pitch, he mashes it out of here. Goes to show you can't intimidate him.
He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Teddy Duran. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to third. Throw on to first. In time. 1 away. Ready for another chance. Lorenzo Santiago. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
Santiago.
And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a liner, but a quick glove at third, and there are 2 gone. Striding in once again, Corey Gilmore. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Bollinger is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. Ready once again, Rich Beltre. On the night, he's 2-for-4 with a pair of singles. Sinker to open the AB, in there for strike 1. And this is fouled back and out of play. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit out toward second. Rodriguez takes it in. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Ready for another shot now. Brad Sawyer. And that one stayed too low apparently. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Digging in once again, Chris Jimenez. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just caught the inside corner with a sinker. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
Yeah, just a great all-around performance from him at the plate, as the stats indicate.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Arkansas, number 17.
Now to the plate, John Kawada. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Strike 2.
Really busting him in on this at bat right there. First 2 pitches inside for strikes, and I don't see him changing his pattern.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Line to the right side. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So the leadoff hitter reaches base as the potential tying run here in extra innings. Chris Jimenez shows bunt on the first pitch, but he pulls it back 1-0.
Well, this isn't how he wanted to start the inning. A leadoff single, and then you almost hit the next hitter. Composure. Got to try to get that ball to the plate and maybe get a ground ball.
Coming to the plate now, Steven Beltran, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And that's through into left, a base hit.
That's an impressive swing on a tough pitch, a sinker from a right-handed pitcher going into the right-handed batter, and he's able to get the bat head out and hit it in the left field. That was really cool.
Into the box now, Richard Yu. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
After 2 breaking pitches, a pretty good chance right now. You're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing it. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Kevin Scott takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a 6. Number 17 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 17.
Ready for another chance. Scott Lincoln. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th.
Scott.
And that's dead center for strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. And this one will be fouled back in among the fans. Here's the 1-2 delivery. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Santos looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Ready for another shot now. Jacob Musser. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Musser.
Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
Well, that's a great example of just pure hitting. Switch hitter takes the ball the other way. This is something they work on from both sides of the plate. Nice execution.
Sherwood Monticelli stands in as he looks at a called strike. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Digging in once again, Kevin Oliveros. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. 0-1. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. Reined in. Throw in time, and the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our
Your attention,
Number 17
please.
enters
Now
from the bullpen to
for
do the pitching.
Travelers, number 17.
Right-hander starts to loosen out from the bullpen now.
Leading off for Springfield, catcher
Roberto Rosado is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Got him out at his front foot. It's 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth. Striding in once again, Manny Gonzalez.
Second baseman.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that's in there, base hit.
Well, he got jammed on that one right there, and he's just strong enough to muscle it into right field for the base hit. It's going to be a line drive tomorrow in the paper.
Into the box now, Alvaro Franco. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The right fielder, number 7.
Ronald Gallego is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Scorched to third. Scooped up. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest.
Your attention,
Number 17 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 17.
Striding in once again, Ricky Miller. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jamal Babb. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Hit out towards second. Lopez comes up with it. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. Now at the plate, Fred Sloan.
Number 9.
And that's in there for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Throw in time, and the ball game is over. Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Arkansas, number 17.
Ready for another chance? Will Pollock. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth.
Will
takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. Another one sent foul. Here comes another 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Hull is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. One away.
The batter, left fielder.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A sinker over the outside corner for strike two.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are two gone now.
Now batting,
Keith Carnes is in with two away now as he looks at a called strike one. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Well, sometimes that defining moment of the game is the ending. He came in and erased any hope the opposition may have had, and for that, he's our top player of the game.
You know, being a
Number 17 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 17.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Clint Waldron is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Hit out towards second. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Ready for another shot now. Chris Taylor. He got on top of one and was a ground down victim last time. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike one. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Now batting,
Andres Ojeda is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Called strike 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. Hit on the ground to short. To his left, Delgado. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means
leading off for Tulsa. Second
this ball will be chopped foul.
Sammy Ruiz.
The windup and the 0-1. A late swing at a slider for a strike.
What a good pitch. He went way out of the zone to try to swing and catch up to that slider. Now you got him thinking. It's 0-2. You can throw him anything you want. Leadoff base hit, bottom of the 10th inning. Matt, we might be treated for a walk-off. I'm curious how they're going to try to move him home. Will they manufacture him by bunting? Let him steal. They got maybe a possible ball in the gap he can score on. Let's see how the inning unfolds.
Digging in once again, Chad Coronado. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. The 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. And my gracious, that really drilled him as it rolls toward the first baseline.
Well, that's playing within his game right there. The speedster gets a little infield single, and now he's on to do damage.
John Hinsing comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close, and now that was an easy take. Now he's locked in. You're sitting there 2-0.
Yep. Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Ready once again, Fred Sloan. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie. Late that time for a strike. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now what do? You spread out, you use your hands, and try to be as quick as you can when you see that ball get released out of his hand. That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there at the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
And a good throw gets him one gone. Ready for another chance? Tom Chang. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. On the ground up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Well, they got a little something started now. 1 out, little 1-out rally. Got a chance to win the game. You got the winning runner on base now.
In now, Clint Waldron, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. Now he'll step off. Good fight to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Digging in to try it again, Chris Taylor. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. The 1-0 takes a high fastball for a strike.
Throws him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Oh, that looked like a pretty good pitch to hit. It's a little bit late, so he might have been just fooled just a tad bit, just enough not to square it up. Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being hit.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1 hit, 1 left. On to inning number 12 we go, and we are tied 2-2. Charles Brannon will be summoned here to. So we witnessed a close one here, but this man was a big factor in the outcome, so we're inclined to pencil him in as the top player of the game.
3 runs.
Yeah, just a great all-around performance from him at the.
Number 17 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 17.
Striding in once again, Harry Purcell will be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the ninth. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Swinging a soft liner, and this inning starts with a solid base hit.
Well, that's what you want right there. Late in the game, leadoff single. Now, they still got some work to do. You got the tying run on the on-deck circle, but they've got a shot now.
Alexander Aguirre is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Loop down towards short. So this is pulled in by the shortstop. Digging in once again, Jarrett Rylander looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Here comes the 0-1. Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Hit back toward the mound. And that finds its way through for a base hit. The throw to third, and he is in there.
Well, a lot of people are going to say that's a nice single right there. Maybe a little bit too late. He was 0 for 4 before that. The team's getting beat. They're going to point the finger and say he's been a big part of their losing today.
Digging in and looking for more. Kevin. Oh, what a stop on the slide. What a play. It's late. He's safe. Ready for another shot now, Steve Caney, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Here's the 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. Swing and a liner, and a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they live to fight some more.
Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Ball 2 now.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Well, I love the perseverance. Comes down to late in the game. He ends up.
Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out at you, but his lone hit was a really important one.
Number 17 will take the ball now as the new pitcher. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Ron Bake comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Chopped foul over towards the coaching box. And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the ninth. Into the box, Frank Glover.
First baseman, number 12.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Looks at a sinker over the inside part of the plate. The 0-2 delivery. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run.
Well, he clearly didn't miss that pitch. He's so strong. If you look at the extension on that ball, he just really muscled that ball to the ballpark when it comes down to it.
Domingo Castro is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Throw gets him, 2 down. Ready once again, Kevin Blake.
Shortstop.
Hit hard to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning.
Well, this is textbook hitting. Right-handed hitter taking that slider and shooting it to right field, or a left-handed hitter taking it and shooting it to left. He stayed with it and shot it the opposite direction. Nice job.
Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard, you got to really just think about using your hands and just spread out and let your hands fly. They're going to be quicker than your bat is going to get to the ball.
A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
2 strikes, and he hits it in the left field. You couldn't hit a sand wedge better than that ball was placed right there.
Standing in now, Jim Hillian, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-1 pitch. Swing and a ball chop foul down the left side.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Ready with another 2-strike offering. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
Ready with another 2-strike offering, and that misses for ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves over to third now. Jared Rylander is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
We can't hear it from here, obviously, but I think someone in the dugout just yelled, "Wear it," because that could have been a run.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
Well, he had big aspirations behind that swing. Pretty obvious he was trying to put 4 runs on the board in a hurry.
And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done. Robert Perez. So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our top player of the game.
Hey, multi-hit game, and one of them was a dinger. That's a solid day's work for any hitter, and it had an
Number 17 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief. Alexander Aguirre is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Cedeno is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over. And guys, a very important outing turned in on the mound for the man you see right there. He was a big factor. Number 17 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 17.
Digging in to try it again, Manny Gonzalez. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. Babcock is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Man, that's what you would call an efficient outing. One pitch, and he gets the save. He doesn't get paid by the pitch, so he just figured he'd end it quickly and hit the showers. Good call.
3 errors. Also left 3.
Number 17 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 17.
Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1.
DJ Keogh.
Drilled right back up the middle, skips through, and he really has their number now. 4 for 4 in this one. So the leadoff hitter reaches base as the potential tying run here in extra innings.
Now batting.
And they'll play for the tie here as he puts this one down. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ryan Miller, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Drilled on the ground to short. Delgado is there. Throw gets him, 2 down. And that'll bring in Alberto Rosario now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Just got a piece up the line. That winds up foul. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Arkansas, number 17.
Ready for another chance? Ken Kondo. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable. Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Ken Kondo is sent packing for the first out in the bottom of the ninth. Felix Manzanillo comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. Domingo Castro is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layup. Well, I think he's trying to get that two-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off.
In to score, the runner from third. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. That makes it 7-5 now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Frank Glover. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though...
And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Orioles. Your attention, please. Now pitching for Arkansas.
Ready once again, Luis Alvarado. He'll start things out, needing just a run to tie it here in the bottom of the ninth. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Way outside. 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Kevin Blake. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Now a bunt attempt here, but a strong throw gets him at second, so the sacrifice does not pay off here. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Runners off for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Here we go, guys.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Hit to third.
Here it right under.
Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Arkansas, number 17.
Striding in once again, Ken Kondo. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Here's the 2-0. Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot. Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle end.
Weak grounder back to the... And he is in there. Ready for another shot now. Frank Glover. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him.
On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third. Domingo Castro is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
I don't have a problem taking that pitch right there. New pitcher just came in out of the bullpen. You want to see what he's got. You measured the first pitch. Now get ready to hit.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I like it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by.
And he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
The final line score for our ball game for the victorious Sounds. 3 runs on 9 hits. With 1 error, they left 5 men on base. For the Rainiers, 4 runs, 7 hits, 1 error, they left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 4 minutes. Thanks for joining us this afternoon, and please Your attention,
Number
please.
17 takes the
Now
mound
pitching
as
for
he's been
Arkansas,
called upon to pitch.
Number 17.
Ready for another shot now. Tom Chang. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Tom.
And that's in there for strike one. 1-1.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
And he takes strike three called on the fastball. One gone. Striding in once again, Clint Waldron. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple.
Waldron.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Into the windup and the pitch. Chris Taylor is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Taken called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs.
Babcock is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
Number 17 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 17.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
That line drive base hit, now it brings the tying run to the plate. You know, Matt, they always talk about a bloop and a blast. Maybe it is a rope and some hope. Let's see how the 9th inning plays out.
Looks at a 2-seamer right down the middle. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Yeah, here we go, relay.
And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
That was terrific. You always hear keep your hands inside the baseball. That's a perfect example. The ball was in, and he took it back up the middle. You can't do that if you don't keep your hands inside the baseball.
Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. Takes a knee-high fastball.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
To 2-2 now. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming. Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And they're not going to get him at third. He's in there with nobody out as the potential tying run.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Drillers. 8 runs on 14 hits. 1 error. They left.
Number 17 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief. Ready for another chance? Sammy Ruiz. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
I don't have a problem taking that pitch right there. New pitcher just came in out of the bullpen. You want to see what he's got. You measure the first pitch. Now get ready to hit.
Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Fred Sloan. Check swing grounder to the right side. Lopez fields it cleanly on to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th.
Now batting.
John Hinson is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
You know, something to keep in mind. They're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest.
Bollinger is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
The final line score for our ball game. Your
Number
attention,
17
please.
gets the
Now
call from the
pitching for
bullpen
the
to pitch in
Travelers,
relief.
Number 17.
Ready for another chance? Gary Rubio.
The left fielder, number 30.
Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball one. One out, nobody on. And this is fouled straight back.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Ready on 1 and 2. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Ready once again, Bruno Sanchez. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's got to hurt. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, they sent him out there to try to finish off the complete game, but he wound up needing a little bit of help from his friends in the bullpen. Still, 8 1/3.